Hey, just wanted to share something with you. This is a coin that haven't seen in a while. It's 1884, right? 1884. That's what, 140 years? It's an old coin. It's a Morgan dollar, and there's the back of it. So these were minted from 1878 to 1904. And then they made some commemorative coins in, I think it was 2021, I think it was. This one's 90% silver. All right, you can tell, you look at the edge there, you can tell it's silver. It's in really, really good shape, actually. It's got some, silver tarnishes, so you can see in some of those areas, the back is a little more tarnished than the front. But it's got good relief, right? You can see the details, the wing, the feathers, So it doesn't have a mint mark on it, so that means it was minted in Philadelphia, I think. Originally, you could go to the bank with a silver certificate banknote, a $1 bill, and you could hand them one of those, and they would give you one of these, right? So you actually, that's why it's called silver certificate. You could get silver in exchange, right? So silver versus paper. Things were a little bit different back in those days, right? This was designed by George T. Morgan. Probably why it's called the Morgan dollar, right? It's got a few little scratches on it. Let's see if I can get closer. Let's see some of the... So it's not in great shape, It's got a little ding right here you can barely see, but there's a ding. Must have got dropped or something, who knows. Story behind this, I think I was about 22 years old, something like that. So that was what, 1980-ish. I was walking by somebody's house. They were having a yard sale, and they had a belt buckle that had this in the front of the belt buckle. And the person wanted like $10. And I was like, wow, that's actually a real coin. And, wasn't quite as old then, but still really cool. And I'm like, I don't even want the belt buckle, I just want the coin. So I paid $10 for it. At the time, maybe that was overpaying, I don't know. But anyway, it's not something I would want to sell or anything, because I think it's too darn cool for that. They made a lot of these. 645 million these dollars were struck, right? And a 1893 S, meaning minted in San Francisco, probably in excellent shape, and probably one of the more rare ones, sold for over $2 million in 2021. I don't know if that was just somebody who had more money than brains, or they're just actually that special. I'm not 100% sure. But this is not one of those, so it's not worth $2 million. It's probably worth like $20 or $30 or something. It's probably worth more for its silver content than the rarity of the coin or whatever. In 1962, in some in a vault, who knows where, I didn't read that much of the article, they found a huge stash of these just sitting around, and somebody went in and traded in coins, their silver certificate dollars for coins, and they found a very rare one in there. I don't know if that was the original $2 million version, but people heard about this and then just started lining up at the banks and whatever, just to get these coins, hoping they get one, whatever. The 2021 version of these commemorative coins, and I don't have an example of one of those, maybe I can find one on the internet and put up a picture for you, was going for $199, up to $225. Somebody, you know how they do like concert tickets, right? Somebody buys them all up, inflates the price, and, you know, takes advantage of everybody, but, you know, whatever. I think Philadelphia minted 275,000 and San Francisco was about 400,000. So to give you an example, we talked about how many of these were minted, right? In 2023, quarters, just regular old quarters we see, you know, every day, they minted $2.6 billion quarters, sorry, not dollars, 2.6 billion quarters in 2023 alone. So obviously the numbers of these very different, right? Anyway, I thought that might be interesting and something you might find interesting. Let's take another look at it. Pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.